Hi guys, good afternoon. Today we're going to be working on page 5 in our binder, so I'll give you a second to get there. You will need something to write with, and you will need your highlighter if you have one. We're going to start on number 6. Okay. First thing you want to do is go ahead and draw your line. Highlight it. Box and circle. And then do variable constant. Your variable term is m over 9. Remember, that's a fraction, 1/9. Your constants are -8, and I'm going to make the 7 positive. Add these together. -8 plus 7 is -1. And then we're going to flip the fraction and multiply it. So -1 times 9 over 1 is -9. So m equals -9. Okay, number 8. Draw your line, highlight, and box and circle. Variables here, constants here. Remember to draw a 1, because that's 1/6. Your constant is 7 and -9. When you combine these, you get 7 plus -9 is -2. Draw your parentheses, and then we'll multiply. Flip the fraction, cancel it out, and r equals -2 times 6 over 1, which is -12. Okay, number 9. Draw your line. For some reason, I think people have been getting confused when the variable term is on the right-hand side, but it's really not anything different. I mean, you still do everything the same. So I'm going to circle the -8 and the -3, box the m over 3. We're still doing variable constant. The only difference is you have to move your variable to the other side, but all you do is make it negative. So instead of positive m over 3, it's going to be negative m over 3. And then your constants are -3 and +8. So add those to get 5. Sorry, it's hard for me to write. Okay, draw your parentheses, flip your fraction. Remember, it's negative. And multiply. M equals 5 times 3 over -1, which is -15. Okay. I know I'm moving kind of quickly, but make sure you pause it if you get confused, or if you need to slow down, just pause it. Draw your line. Box and circle. Okay, here's another one where we need to move our variable term to the other side. So it would be -x over 9. +8 and make the 7 negative. Add those together and you get 1. You have a fraction, so go ahead and draw your parentheses because you know you're going to have to flip it. And multiply. That cancels, so you get x equals -9. Okay, go to the back. starting with 11, draw your line. I'm going to go ahead and do this for all of them. Okay. Box and circle. Variable constant. None of these have distributive properties, so we don't have to distribute at all on this homework. Variable term is 9v. Constants are 8 and negative 8. That, when you add those up, you get 0. So when you divide by 9, 0 divided by anything is 0. So v equals 0. Circle, box, circle. Variable, constant. 2n is your variable term. Negative 29 and negative 9 are constants, but remember, make the negative 9 into a positive. So you get 2n equals negative 20. Divide by 2. Negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10. Number 15, circle, box, circle. My variable term is 1p over 8. My constants are 7 and 9, but I have to make the 9 negative. 7 plus negative 9 is negative 2. Bring down the 1/8 p. Draw your parentheses because we have a fraction, so we have to flip it. So 8 over 1. That cancels, and p equals negative 2 times 8 over 1, which is negative 16. My variable term is 1x over 3, or 1/3 x. Constants are 4, and make the 10 negative. Add these up and you get negative 6 equals 1/3 x. You have a fraction, so put your parentheses there. We're going to have to flip that. 3 over 1. 3 over 1 cancels. Negative 6 times 3 over 1 is negative 18. Last one, circle, box, circle. So again, this one has a variable on the right-hand side, but we're just going to move it to the left. So negative 4x becomes positive 4x. Positive 21 becomes negative 21. And negative 7 stays negative. So 4x equals negative 28. Divide by 4. X equals negative 28 divided by 4 is negative 7. Alright guys, see you tomorrow.